My Jalaj, and I'm working as an AWS data engineer, and I have experience of 7 years in this field, and I'm certified with data engineering specialty by AWS. So today I'll walk you through the course content, that what we will be going through and uh, what we will be getting from this course. So this course is a data engineering course. So first we will start from the Python basics, like what are the methods, the important methods that we have in the Python, how to use them, string manipulation. That is very important thing when we talk about the data engineering, because many of the times we have to do transformations in our data. That is the main job of our profile. We will go through the files, like how to read files, how to append files, modify files, and all those things. We will go how the syntax works in the Python. Then the very common functionality of Python, that is the data frames. How do we construct data frames? How do we use data frames? How to manipulate those? What are the various methods available on those data frames? When to use data frames? When to avoid using data frames? Those sort of things we will go on. And then we will go through some basic projects, or you can say fully functional codes of Python to understand these whole things in a proper working way, that how can we utilize them to write a working useful production level codes. So these things we will cover under the Pythons. And we will start from the AWS part. The first service will be our S3, simple storage service. That is the object level storage service, and it provides you like the virtually unlimited capacity to store your data. This is very fast, reliable service. And we will go through first with the introduction of this service, the various features of the storage service, like the storage classes, their lifecycle rules, how to utilize these lifecycle rules to save your cost, the triggers, how to trigger the jobs in cloud environment. When a file arrives in the S3 storage classes, how do we secure our data? Because in cloud, the security is very concerned thing that we have to take care as a customer of the cloud. Then the versioning, what is the versioning feature of the S3? How we can store the versions of our data. Then we will go through the product discussion of what are the use cases of the S3. We'll go through some hands-on on the S3, how to upload files, how to download files, how we can query the files on the S3, how to force inscription on the S3, how can we encrypt our files, what are the various, how the console looks, and all those things we'll go through on the S3 side. The next service that we will cover will be AWS Lambda. So basically, this Lambda is a service where you can run your functions. By function, I mean you can run your codes. You have various options to choose a coding language for you, like Java, Python, and some other languages are also there. So we will use Python for this course, and I'll introduce you to the Lambda, its feature, its use cases, when to use Lambda, when to avoid Lambda, what are the capabilities of Lambda, what are the limitations of the Lambda. Then we will go through some hands-on codes on Lambda, how to write them, how to debug the Lambda, and how we can automate things in the cloud environment to using Lambda. We'll go through a project on Lambda itself in the last of this course. That will be a image analysis, you can say, program that we will push our images in the cloud environment, and the Lambda will use machine learning APIs to analyze them and give you some detections about those things. That we will do in the end of this course. That will be a first project of us. And we will have next service, that is AWS Athena. So Athena is basically a service where you can create tables, and the tables are supposed to use, like, it can give you quick query functionality on your data that you store on the storage classes of the AWS. So it is not like a complete SQL things where you can run your hardcore queries. It's a serverless service. So computation power is limited, but it has various use cases. Like if you want to do some quick analysis, you want to show your data too quickly to your client, you do not want to manage your infrastructure. So those kind of things AWS Athena provides. So we will learn about this. We'll see future use cases, and we will see how we can create Athena tables manually, how we can create Athena tables using Glue crawlers, how to provide IAM roles, how to authenticate these things. And then we will show some how we can query Athena tables, what are the functionality that we can use there, like on the console there. The next major service will be AWS Glue. So Glue is you can say in AWS data engineering, very important service. So all your transformations, all your jobs, all your Python scripts are written here in this service. So basically, you can say Glue is a serverless ETL service that provides quick, you can say quick platform for developers to start writing their code and do transformations in the data. And this service is basically runs on two shells. One is a Python shell, that is a pure Python programming you can do in there. There's a Spark shell where you can write Scala code or a Python code. So those things we will cover. We will do some hands-on coding here. We will do, I'll tell you what are the differences between these two shells, when to use which one. We'll see how we can debug our pipelines here, how we can check our logs. We will go through service like CloudWatch and all those things. We'll pick a mini project here, that how we can transform our data and save it back to the storage classes. We'll see how it is, how it can be utilized in the data pipelines on AWS. Use cases, various use cases where we should use Glue, various use cases where we should avoid Glue and use some other service. It's actually one of the costliest service, so we will see its pricing, that how it is priced, how we can optimize the pricing here, because pricing is also one of the major concerns in the for the clients that we work. And the next service that we will go through will be Amazon Redshift. So Redshift is a data warehousing solution provided by the AWS. So this is where we store your data, like you transform data that you have transformed via using Glue or Lambda. That data is basically stored in Redshift servers. Here you can do complex analysis of your data. You can make deductions from your data. So in this service, we'll go through some features like it's how it is partitioned, how we can use sort functionality of this, how to delete data, how to truncate data, and all those things we can learn about this various of the Redshift features we will go through here. I'll show you some queries here, DDL queries, DML queries, how to execute them, how to run basic SQL syntax queries on the Redshift. Then we'll understand the code structure of the Redshift and its MPP platform, that is massive parallel processing platform, how to utilize this, how it works first, and then how to utilize that in our data engineering programs. One of the Redshift features is Redshift Spectrum. I'll do some demos on here also. How we can load data in Redshift, how we can unload data from Redshift, that we will see hands-on in here. And again, Redshift is also like one of the costliest service. So we'll go through its pricing and its optimization. So how we can save cost here also. So in production level, if you can save some dollars for your client, that it's actually very much appreciated by the client. So that's why I'm pushing more focus on the pricing and optimization part also. And then there will be some other services like IAM. We will understand how to give access, what are the role-based access, what are the groups, IAM roles, how to configure them, that we will learn. CloudWatch is a service where you can debug your codes or see the results of your codes. CloudTrail we will go through. Then there are some basic more services also, like Amazon Kinesis. We will see how to process live data, what are the capabilities of Amazon Kinesis there, how to utilize them, is an EMR service. We will launch our Hadoop cluster on the cloud, and we'll see that how can we use Hadoop functionalities on cloud also, like Hive, Pig, these things we can use on EMR service, and we will see when to launch EMR. I mean, I haven't mentioned this EMR and kinesis on the earlier slide because these things are very rarely used by the clients, because AWS Glue can do all the things that Hadoop can do basically. So, and after this course is completed, I'll go through your resumes. I'll help you in creating the resumes. I'll help you with interview questions. We will go through some, we'll make a major project also where we will create a complete data pipeline that will be equivalent to a production level pipeline. I'll resolve your queries, and yeah. So that is all from my end as of now. So if you have any questions, if you have any doubts about this course or services, you can ask me now.
Yeah, this is Krishna. So what is the main difference between Athena and Redshift? Both are related to database, right?
So Athena is serverless. You do not have the capability to run complex queries, or you're not supposed to run those complex queries. So see, Krishna, I mean, this is means I also take interviews for my firm. Okay. When I take interviews, I never ask what is Athena, what is Redshift. I mean, basically, it's the difference you should know. I mean, if you're consulting to your client, you should be able to provide them the correct solution, correct service. Okay. So if I answer your question right now, Athena is a serverless service. It's had limited capabilities in the complex queries. Okay. And Redshift server service, you have to manage your server also, and you can run any level of complexity in your queries.
Okay.
So basically, data engineering or this cloud thing is more about why, not what. If you type what on Google, you will know the answer. What is Redshift? What is Athena? What is them? But when to use them? Understanding the client's requirement and provide them a solution at that particular moment, which saves their cost, which saves their time, which saves their effort. That is the main part in the data engineering, like providing them the correct solution, handling the pipelines, handling the errors in the pipeline, making sure that your infrastructure is not falling down in the crucial times. That is the major concern and major challenges that firms faces right now.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Abhijit.
Hi, Abhijit.
So, yeah. So my first question is, do we need to concern regarding the infrastructure phase? Means whatever the pipeline we are creating, that related. And second one, which deployment process we are following in a cloud area?
Okay. So to answer your first question, yes, it is important to understand your infrastructure also, your requirement also, to deploy the pipelines. So if I give you 2 examples, you do not want to be launching a Amazon EMR cluster that is a Hadoop cluster for 1 GB or 5 GB data. Okay, you will be paying much more fees on that side, and you will be utilizing. You can do the same thing with the Glue service. Okay, that will save you more than 50–60% dollars for you. But on the other hand, you cannot use services like AWS Athena for your huge complex level queries where you want to join 10, 12 tables, you want to perform proper star schema level architecture that or type 1, type 2 SCDs you want to perform. No, AWS Athena is not a service for that. So, I mean, it happens in the actual projects where we launch Athena for our SQL requirement, and then 1, 2, 3, 6 after 6 months, it fails. It clearly fails in the productions, and that cost huge. Like your image goes down, your firm's image goes down, and your business relations with the clouds definitely goes down. So you have to be cautious about when you suggest a service to a client.
Yes.
And about your second questions, the working that we do with the clients is mostly agile. I never see, I haven't seen any waterfall methodology in deployments. And if you want to know more about the CI/CD pipelines, that is AWS DevOps course. And I can give you some glimpse of those things, but that is DevOps course, where we do continuous deployment, where we manage infrastructure by cloud formations, Terraform. That knowledge I can provide you, but I'll be frank, I am not expert in those areas because I'm
no. My question is that actually, as a AWS data engineer, do we need to create? As a AWS data engineer, will creating that CI/CD pipelines, or the DevOps engineer doing that stuffs?
No, that will be your DevOps guy in your team. So in day-to-day basis, you will be getting requirements from the clients where you need to write code for that to run their data pipelines. Okay. Your major working areas will be these technologies only, which I have mentioned on my pictures. Your S3, Lambdas, Glue service, Redshift service. In some projects, you can also see the Snowflake also, BigQuery also. So that is a different thing. It's just a syntax different. Vendor is different. That is a other area. But they will never ask you to manage Redshift cluster, be an admin of Redshift cluster, or make sure of launching CloudFormation templates. No, that is not a part of job. If you have the idea about those things, it's really good. You should have ideas. That is, I'll also say, but you are not supposed to write those CloudFormation templates.
Okay, got it.
Guys, feel free to ask questions, and this will, you can ask question now. I'll help you.
So after completion of class, did you provide the recording sessions to us also on daily basis?
Yes.
Yeah, we will have a classes through Skype daily, so that you'll be getting each and every video in the same day itself. As soon as we complete the session, within a minute, you'll be getting the video. You can download from Skype, but you have to download each and every video at the same time, same day, so that there is no interruptions. Because in the Skype, so any video will be there till 30 days. After 30 days, it will automatically disappear. So you have to download the whatever the videos as soon as in the same day.
Okay. And one more thing is, are you going to install any software into our machines to practice this course?
If you have Python available in your local computers, that will be great. Otherwise, we will use AWS Cloud environment. I'll do all the hands-on on my account, and you can use your accounts for the hands-on on your side. So first 12 months is free, but not all the services. And I'll tell you which services are not completely free in the starting also, and how much cost you can expect if you want to do hands-on.
Okay.
So I have one question for you guys. So are you looking for a course which provides you hands-on and you are capable enough to clear the interviews and get job in this field? Or you are looking for some certification knowledge? Because these two are slight different things.
So actually, I was looking for to complete the course and get that job and to clear the interview.
Okay. Actually, that is a matter of once you are working on the project now, you can clear the certification anytime when you want, without any joining any courses also. That you can do in later part also. But I will suggest you to look to get job and get some hands-on in the real production environments.
Yes, that's what I'm also looking at. So are you giving any mini project like that? So we have to understand the work environment in the
Yeah, I
AWS.
mean, yeah. So I'll give you two projects. So in a mini project, we will have an image analysis program. So if you search on your Google, and if you type AWS recognition and type Deloitte's name there, you will see a blog on there, and we will work on that same project, and I'll show you how Deloitte built that project. And in a major project, we will go through complete pipeline where we will, as you can see on my screen, we will use Lambda functions to know about the SC event that it will tell you that whether we have received our data or not. So mostly in production environments, you do not schedule the things on time. It's mostly on when the data, whenever the data arrives, your pipeline should start. And then we will use AWS Glue services to make all the required transformation. And in the major project, we will not use Python. We will use PySpark shell, and I will write some PySpark code. So you'll get some knowledge on the Spark side also. We'll see the file formattings also, that which file format is better and how it is better. So see, I'll tell you, one of the questions I asked, if you want to load files in the Redshift, which file format is better, like CSV or Parquet, and guys answer Parquet is better. Then I asked why it is better, like why not CSV and why Parquet? Nobody has the answer, because everybody knows what, nobody knows why, and you should know why. That is the major concern in the data engineering side. So in this major project, that we are around 4 to 5 days work, and we'll see each and everything, like how to do troubleshooting, how to make sure you have the sufficient permissions to work in the cloud. So those kind of, it will be a complete major project that we will go through. And I'll also prepare you to write your resumes and defend whatever you are writing on resume to in the interviews.
So any questions, Vera, Krishna?
I don't have any question.
And Abdul?
No, good to go.
Navjit, like, hope you got answers for everything.
Yes.
Okay. And Salim?
Yeah.
Any questions from your end, Salim?
No, good to go. Yes.
And Vera, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So, like even I mentioned, like to the few people, we are going to start new batch from like tomorrow. Tomorrow it's 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m. daily. It's Monday to Friday, and it's going to start from like tomorrow, 8 to 9 a.m. So I'll post this call. I'll give you a call to everyone. You can also let me know. You can discuss with me if anything, and I'll share the link for tomorrow, and you can join for tomorrow session. Then we can discuss, and I'll also create WhatsApp group for everyone, me and Jalaj and the other participants who are like joining, so that you'll be getting each and every confirmation or any updates from the through WhatsApp group. First 2 sessions we'll have a classes through Zoom. Then after that, from Wednesday, we'll have a classes through Skype. So you'll be getting each and every recording video, and Mr. Jalaj also will be giving you some use cases or any like task or any like kind of assignments for daily classes. And as I told you already, we'll hope everyone having like a skill knowledge. So we'll start with the Python basics now. Okay, then if you don't have any questions, we can wind up today, and let's have a class tomorrow by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You can ping me in WhatsApp, like, so that I'll share the link. And I'll also, like, if you want to talk to me anything, like, you can call me directly, or else you can message me. I'll call you and I'll discuss with you for anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jalaj. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.